That's what's known as a fine Yorkshire day. Perfectly normal. So yeah, that's the way it goes. I've still got some Catherine wheels on the fence posts. Let some fireworks off for the grandkids last night. I've still got a pile actually out on the grass that I need to put in my blue bin. That gets empty tomorrow, so that'll be good. Get rid of all that lot. Surprised actually, my blue bins are quite full this week, whereas for a few times now, I've been sort of like getting it to where if I bothered to jump on it, I could have just about got it all in one bin. So, feeling crap, hence the sound from my voice, guys. It actually started at the beginning of the week. Last week really, and I had a bit of a husky voice then, and what have you, and headaches coming on and stuff. This last week it's just slowly built up. Sinusitis and what have you. This is all, it's a bit of a crap week. Ended up with the shivers on the night that I was working away. So every time I went into the kitchen, got warm, sort of slugged through it a bit, and then if I went out to the car to get anything, it was like, all of a sudden I was just hit by complete shivers, even though it wasn't particularly cold outside down on the south coast. So, yeah, it's been a good week. Now then, it's this Wednesday, isn't it? The iPad Pro, I believe, gets launched to the public. So I shall be taking an interest in that. I stand corrected on Mr. Cooper, as it's actually this weekend now that he's actually at he's at Manchester, isn't he, at this coffee expo type thing. Well, it's not just coffee, there's all sorts. He tweeted out a picture of one of those large welded models of a predator. I'll put the picture in here. It's obviously he knows I like Alien Predator stuff, and he said I'll make room in the van to bring it back. I looked at them before actually, because there used to be one in one of the shopping centres around here, and it used to be always where you went in, there was a shop. It was like I think it's more like a gadget shop now, but it used to sell stuff like that as well, and they had like a life-size sort of 7-foot Predator, all welded out of steel parts, scrap metal, bits of chain, cogs, whatever they could get their hands on. No price tag hanging off it, this thing was a monster. It was absolutely fantastic. But they did sell like smaller ones. They had, I think it was a 2-foot high Alien, and even that was like about £100 or something like that. In fact, it might be even been more than that. So, I think it was more a case of if you have to ask, you can't afford. So, but yeah, I do hope that all goes well for Mr. Cooper. Hope you sell loads of coffee machines. Nothing like a bit of prosperity, is there? So I'm going out this afternoon, going out for something to eat with my parents to a garden centre. And if the weather stays like this, I'm hoping to grab some footage afterwards. Just have to see how things go on that front, because it's sort of on and off trying to rain. I mean, it chucked it down this morning and through the night, so everything's rather wet and grim outside. It's grim up north, as they say, although it wasn't that brilliant down south, to be honest. So but the travel back went well. That literally from Hastings to here took pretty much around 5 hours. So we, just over 5 hours it was. So it was, it was a good run back. No hold-ups at the Dartford crossing though this time. Obviously you don't pay the toll on the way back because, well, at the time we were travelling, like, because it stops at 10 PM I think, and of course we set off from Hastings at around 12 o'clock midnight. Just over 5 hours back it was, so not too bad. And of course you always think when you get back, because you've already had a bit of a sleep before you went to work, you always think, I'll be fine, and you think you'll get back, have a shower, maybe get yourself a bit of breakfast and that'll be it. Not a chance. You get back after a drive like that and after a bit of work and what have you, and remembering I only had probably about 5-6 hours sleep, and you just feel like, no, you see the bed and that's it. So yeah, I went to bed, slept bed and had a few more hours sleep, so quite a few more hours sleep. I was knackered and feeling crap, so feeling rather sorry for myself at the minute. So anyway, I'll come back in a bit, guys. So it's going to be a pretty short vlog this week, guys. I've just been out and picked up all the wet fireworks and put them in the blue wheelie bin ready for that tomorrow. That's recycle. Just going to make myself some sandwiches. It's going to be quite a short vlog, like I say, guys. I mean, it's just been I'm not really up to it, and the weather's awful. It really is. What have I done? I've taken the missus out, met my mum and dad out at a garden centre. We had a nice meal. That was nice. I was going to say, can't remember now. My head's getting worse. As is that. As the night draws in, it always gets worse, doesn't it? You start off the day feeling sort of optimistic about it, and then it steadily gets worse throughout the day. I need to go and redose myself anyway, like, but it's what, it's 6:30 now, it's pitch black outside. It's, I don't fare well with the dark nights. I much prefer it in summer. Not just for the warmth, more for the light than anything else. I prefer longer days. Makes you sort of lethargic when it's like this. You don't want to go out in it. So, but anyway, guys, like I said, I'm keeping it short because this is just doing me no good doing this. But I always want to get one up a week, sort of thing, so keep it going, sort of thing. But I will have some more tech videos coming. Definitely. I didn't get that footage I wanted, just with the weather and the light situation and that, by the time we'd finished eating and that. But I'll see you next week, guys, alright? So, wrap up warm, take care of yourselves, don't get this, it's rank. Cheers, guys, see you next time.